A typical spreadsheet can have lots of different cell references, and because these references are sort of generic, it can make formulas difficult to read and understand at a glance. But you can also add a more descriptive, intuitive name to any range, and then use those named ranges in your formulas. In this example, I have a tax rate in cell C2, and it's likely that we'll want to use this tax rate in other parts of the workbook. So this would be a great place to add a named range to make it easier to reference this cell. To get started, select the cell or cell range that you want to name, then locate the name box to the left of the formula bar, click it, then type a name that will be relevant and easy to remember. We'll call it tax rate. And we'll keep it all one word because spaces aren't allowed in names. Then press Enter to save the name. Now that we've named our cell, let's use it in a formula. I'm going to switch over to the menu order sheet. And in cell D12, I want to multiply the subtotal by the tax rate. So we'll type equals D11 times tax rate. And the name may actually pop up before you finish typing. So you can just press the Tab key and it will automatically insert the full name. So you can see that this formula is very simple and easy to read because we used a named range. Anyone who uses this spreadsheet will be able to see at a glance that we're using the tax rate. For comparison, here's what it would look like with a traditional cell reference. Here it may not be as obvious what that second cell reference is doing, which makes the whole formula less intuitive. If you ever need to change a named range, just go to the Formulas tab and click Name Manager. You'll see a list of all of the names in the workbook, as well as some tools to edit or delete the names. So if there are any important cells or cell ranges in your spreadsheets, you might want to consider turning them into named ranges. It can really simplify your formulas and make them easier to write and read.